to my father.
He's a thief.
Come into the light.
Hey guys, thank you so much for your time. This is a great movie, guys. It's like, I think it's the movie that the world needs at this moment. It's about love, it's about uniqueness, it's about to find yourself, and you got it. For example, your character is a girl who doesn't fit in the world and she fights to be unique. So how do you approach that for the character?
You know, I mean, I think we had a beautiful script and we had a beautiful original to pull these things from, and then I think I loved working with Dan and Bill Condon to kind of figure out, okay, how do we add to this? How do we bring it to life? How do we make it real? And yeah, I had wonderful collaborators, so it was fantastic.
What happens when the last petal falls?
The Master remains a beast forever.
And we become antiques. What did you do to it?
Nothing.
Get out of here! Go!
Have you done the process with the digital part? How was for you? Was tedious? Was comfortable? All that?
The stilts were not comfortable. I was on 10-inch stilts for much of the time, carrying a 40-pound muscle suit for the beast. I suppose the digital aspect became quite exciting. At first it was intimidating because nobody's ever done a lead romantic role like this before. And so there was a lot of faith placed in the process and the technology. But at the same time, it felt very exciting what we were doing, you know, in the same sense that, you know, this was really sort of pioneering a technique to tell a fairy tale, a great classic fairy tale, but to tell it in a totally new way using this technology. I get a kick out of that.
Yeah, and you can see your eyes through the character, which is amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, super good job. We made a contest on Facebook to find, you know, any fan of you who want to ask you something, and we got a winner here. It's Jocelyn Monge.
Okay.
As this. In the movies, we see you in characters that connect with the people in a good way, with charm and charisma, like Belle. Do you consider in the future play a role that is twisted and evil?
Yes, I would love to.
I'd like to see that.
I had so much fun. I played a character in a movie called The Bling Ring, and she was like larger than life and kind of a real character, and I had so much fun with it. I would love to do that again.
Sometimes they say that it's more fun to be the bad guy than the good guy, right?
Yeah,
There's so many.
for sure.
There goes the baker with his tray, like always. The same old bread and roast to sell.
The singing part, how technical it was. I heard in the old movies they got big speakers, in some movies they got inner, you know. So in this particular movie, how was the process?
Yeah, it was a bit of both sometimes. I certainly had an earpiece for a lot of the Beast times. I was hearing a sort of modified Beast voice in my ear, which helped. Musically, some of it, a couple of little moments that were sung live, but the rest was you know, recorded after the event, well, before and after. But it was great fun. I have a new song that Alan Menken has written for the Beast. There's 3 new songs sitting alongside the old classics, so it's a very exciting moment to bring new music to an already great score.
How do you portray a classic princess with a 21st century twist or new angle?
It's a good question. I mean, I think she was already very modern, so it was more a question of how do you make an animation a real person, and I think it was that translation that I was really focused on.
And you nailed it. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.